Hi, I'm Dr. Lois Frankel with a new tip to help you tell people to go to hell so they look forward to the trip. Today I want to talk to you about how do you handle resistance? How do you handle when someone gives you a comeback that comes out of the blue and you had no idea where it was coming from? Well, I want to tell you a little story. It's a story about a rooster. A number of years ago, when I was going to graduate school at night and working all day in my corporate job, one of my neighbors who I'd never met decided they were going to get a rooster. And this rooster would start crowing right at the crack of dawn. Now, I'm a city girl. I had no idea that's what they did, but you may know that. And so this rooster starts crowing every single morning at the crack of dawn. Now, on days when I had to go to work, it wasn't that bad because I figured, it's a few minutes earlier than I usually get up, but it's okay. But on the weekends, there were times when I really wanted to sleep in and not get up at the crack of dawn. So I realized I had to do something about it, and I went over to the neighbor's house, and I knocked on the door, and this big guy answers, and I said, I realize that you probably don't know that your rooster is waking up the whole neighborhood, including me, every morning at the crack of dawn, and I'm hoping you'll do something about it. And he looks at me, totally deadpan, and he says, okay, I'll kill the rooster. And what I said to him was, what you choose to do with the rooster is up to you. I only know I don't want it waking me up every single morning. Now, what I did there was not be put off by this comment that he made that was designed to get me basically to shut up and go away. And the fact is, I didn't want him killing the rooster, but I also didn't want to undermine my position. And so I put back on him the responsibility for what he was going to do and made clear what it was that I wanted. And so those are two tips for you. When you get that kind of resistance, you need to make sure that you acknowledge that the other person has responsibility for getting what they want and that you give I messages for what you want. Because the fact is once you give an I message, people pretty much can't argue with it. It's what you're saying you want or how you see things. And so I'd like you to start practicing giving these I messages, especially when you get pushback. This is Dr. Lois Frankel with a tip for how you can tell people to go to hell so they look forward to the trip. And I'll be back next week with another tip.